Good day, viewers. You're welcome to another interesting episode on Writing Theatre, where we talk about everything relating to writing. I'm your host, ADEDAMOLA, AYODELE, and with me is my co-host,
ANISULOWO, TAWAKALITU.
Today, it's a great pleasure for me to introduce to you our guest for today, who will be talking to us about the role of writing in marketing and advertising. I'll be introducing to you the publisher of Marketing Edge, a leading brand marketing and advertising magazine, in the person of Mr. Ajayi. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here. Thank you.
First, we'd like to quickly kickstart by going straight into what today's Writing Theatre is all about, sir. So, with your long years into the practice of journalism and as a pioneer reporter on the advertising and marketing beats, sir, can you please shed more light on the relationship between advertising and marketing, sir?
Advertising and marketing, they are siblings. They're like two siblings twins. Advertising is all about promotions, while marketing is about customer satisfaction. We talk about advertising when we need to promote a product or a service. And of course, marketing is creating a satisfaction for consumer needs. In other words, you do advertising in order to promote your products or marketing, in order to promote your product or service. In a nutshell.
All right, sir. So yes, sir. I was saying that, what's the relationship between marketing and writing? What role does writing play in marketing?
Yeah, writing plays a very significant role in marketing because, first of all, as a marketing person, if you do writing when you want to even give out your brief to the agencies, and of course, you must understand if you are into marketing, for instance, if you have a product, you must understand what is the vision of your product or your brand. What is the essence of your brand or product, and of course, the mission. And again, who are your target audience? Sometimes some of this needs to be properly stated. And it is through writing you can achieve that. When you talk about writing can be, for different purposes. It can be narrative, it can be expository, it can be descriptive, and so it depends on what you want to say, you want to project. But basically, writing is important in marketing because you need to create idea. And writing it gives you the platform to create the idea. It's even the vehicle to create the idea and sell the idea. Yeah.
Okay. So, sir, how do you ensure that writing in your publication is engaging and it effectively reach your targeted audience?
Yeah. Like I said, there are different types of writing, and of course, there are also different. You have different target audience. If you want to write a book, you want to consider who are you writing the book for. You consider the demographics of your target audience.
Yes, sir.
That determines what and informs what you are going to write.
Okay, sir.
Writing can be make more engaging if the writer has a story to tell. And then how do you tell the story? You must have an idea to share. Then you must have a way to share the idea.
Okay,
and the idea you want to share will also be dependent on who you are sharing the idea with. Given that consideration, the writer will be in the best position to know the style, the approach to use. Are you writing for, elementary a primary audience or a secondary audience, and this determines what goes into what you're going to write. But of course, no writing should be above the level of the target audience. If it's above the target audience, it becomes verbose to them. So your writing must take cognizance of the knowledge level of your target audience. Yeah. For instance, in our publication, which is an industry journal, our writing style is a bit elevated because we are talking to professionals who are, yes, it's not a general audience, it's a kind of special audience. People who already have ideas of what we're going to say. So we don't really bother much on trying to create, do a lot of explanations, because we have what we call the register of the trade. Registrar. Every industry has its own registrar. If you are not able to deploy the appropriate registrar, that means the words that the profession or the trade needs, you are not really communicating.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
All right, sir. Sir, can you give us an example of a successful marketing campaign that was heavily reliant on strong writing skill?
Wow, so many. You know, over the years, we have had great marketing campaigns that continue to be very relevant and continue to resonate.
Okay.
Among them is the popular Star creative campaign, Shine Bobo.
Okay.
It is short and crisp, short, sharp, exact, and of course, meaningful. Star Shine Bobo. Or you want to talk about campaigns like Picnic by Priscilla Campina, Pick Up the Park. And over the years, everything that Picnic has done, it keeps revolving around being able to perform to your optimal level. Pick up the park. Pick. You know, it is short and sharp. And it is due to power of writing. Beautiful, beautiful writing.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So, sir, in your opinion, what do you think are some important writing skills for a marketer? Like, some important writing skills a marketer must possess?
A marketer, well, I really may not understand the concept of that question, but the truth of the matter is that does a marketer really needs, you know, writing skills
yes,
in that context? Maybe, but again, I will not dismiss it, because in the marketing business of old, writing skill plays a prominent role, especially when you need to give brief to your brand agency. The brief is that, okay, you have to state out what do you need the consultant brand agency to do for your brand.
Okay, sir.
Your brand A, requires the creative effort of a creative agency. You should be able to state it, you know, explicitly. Where is your brand coming from? Where is it now? Where is it going to? So it requires some, maybe both narrative, expository, and also descriptive. A good marketer requires those skills. Okay. Skills of being able to write a descriptive, you know, write-up that talks about the brand, talks about the competition, talks about what the competition is doing, where is the brand, where is this going to, where is it coming from?
Okay, sir.
Yep.
Okay. All right, sir. With the rise of digital media, sir, how has the approach of writing, how can the approach of writing impact marketing and advertising?
Digital. Yeah, the digital age has really impacted almost all industries and all sectors. If I get the question very well, the digital age has really made writing a bit more simplistic. Simplistic in the sense that, you know, there is hardly anything you want to be informed about that you cannot get.
Yes, sir.
Through the help of the digital age or the social media. Yes, you know, with the presence of what you call it now, the artificial intelligence and all of that. Yes, in fact, it has more or less made some people, made human beings to be insignificant. The artificial intelligence age has made human beings to be insignificant because the robots can regurgitate, can reproduce things more than any human being can do, and they will do it so expertly that anybody can do it, that even some geniuses can do. So in the part of marketing, yeah, it has impacted on marketing. I was sharing a joke, a story with somebody 2 days ago, that in the old marketing days, in those traditional days,
yes, sir,
you have a full service agency. The full service agency, I mean, advertising agency, where you have a creative director, copywriter, you have a assistant copywriter, you have a conceptualizer, you have art directors and all that. They are servicing a brand, working for a client like Coca-Cola. You know, the Coca-Cola man gives the agency a brief to work on. When the agency wants to approach or create solution to the brand problem, he will deploy all his team, about 10 men or whatever, to look at the job. But today, with the digital age, one person in his room can solve those problems. So why, those old agencies, they still exist, but they are going to extinction. Okay, because Coca-Cola people don't need them again. Rather, they can get a digital savvy professional who will just outdo their business for them, and they are on. The person who wants a loan, who doesn't hire, associate director, copywriter, blah blah blah, he will not have job. Why that person may want to charge about 10 million for that job, the person who is using digital, who is digital savvy, and just run a 2-man agency, he does the job, he pick 5 million, he's on the go. Okay. And doesn't waste time. So digital has impacted marketing in tremendous ways. Yeah.
All right, sir. We'd like to ask for what advice will you give young journalists who want to venture into marketing and advertising, having known that you've had experience in this field right from your day at your time at this day and till this point in your organization as the publisher of Marketing Edge? What advice will you give to young journalists who want to venture into marketing and advertising?
Yeah, thank you very much. That question is very, very interesting for me, because it's not only young journalists who want to venture into marketing and advertising. No, I try to talk to people, younger generations, that in the emerging world of business, the language of contemporary business community, it is all about core competence. Okay, don't see yourself as a core competent person. It's multiple competencies. You must be multiple competent. People don't talk about core competency in the modern world. They talk about multiple competencies, and this applies to journalists. It even applies to even those people who are teachers. You should be, when they say jack of all trades, master of none. It doesn't really make sense again. I started right as a journalist. I was very passionate about journalism, and journalism is my first love. And of course, if you interest to know, I also attended this great school institution, NIJ.
Wow.
Yeah, I attended some 20-something years, 27 to 28 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, that was precisely 1985. I graduated in 94, so. But the passion was there, you know. But along the line, I've covered different bees, going from this to that, to this to that. And in the course of moving from bees to bees, I started learning a lot of things. Until I started company marketing and advertising, where you need to acquire new registrars, new words of different trades. And if you are a journalist, if you go to these people, if you don't understand their language, you are just as good as an illiterate. So I started attending conferences, seminars where I learned their trade, and I love the terrain. Today, to the glory of God, I'm a 360-degree integrated marketing communications person.
Wow.
Yeah, I still do journalism, which is my first forte.
Yes, sir.
And I still do brand and advertising. I do brand consultancy. I do marketing consultancy. Yes. And it is fun, you know. It just makes you to be solution provider. Okay?
Yes, sir.
The more knowledge you have, the more apt you are in terms of providing solutions to issues. Some of my colleagues, now when we gather, if I go to where journalists are assembled now, maybe AUJ or Nigerian Guild of Editors, of which I belong, when they talk, if I even begin to talk, I may begin to dominate what they are saying because I will take the conversation beyond their level. If you put us in the same room, this way I will ideate is different from the way they will ideate. You know, ideation. If you are being in marketing and advertising, you know what I mean by ideation.
Yes, sir.
Ideas generation.
Yes, sir.
The level, the speed with which I ideate, they cannot. You know, because they have become a kind of regimented in their own ideation.
Yes.
It's not about he said always no. It's about transformative thinking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Being creative also.
Yeah, sure, being creative all the time. You know, seeing opportunities in every situations and circumstances. You know. Yeah, maybe don't let me talk too far.
All right, sir. So you're advised to the young journalists.
Yeah, I advise younger journalists and the younger generations to be multiple competent, be masters in almost everywhere. Because again, you don't know where the world is going. You don't know. Today journalism used to be very, very respected, highly respected. You know, those of us that were passionate about the profession, it was all because we're going to make money, because we want to be the voice of the voiceless, we want to be famous, we want to do this, we are fearless, we are caring, we want to report exclusive. But which exclusive are you reporting again? In the age of social media. Things happening right at Oshodi now. It's being broken by somebody who can just manipulate his video. Yeah. He just manipulates, he posts it. He doesn't even know the point, the purpose. Okay, sir. He's posting a story, he doesn't know the purpose. Okay, sir. You get it? Yes, so you're a journalist, you say you work with the Guardian or the Punch, you got one exclusive that you are working upon for the past 4 days. At the end of the day, when the thing that happened 4 p.m. we make front pages. When you know that you have been investigating for many years, it will make page 2. So your professionalism has become to question. All right, sir. The digital age has come to question the professionalism of food. That's the truth.
All right, sir. So thank you so much for coming, sir. I really enjoy learning more about advertising and marketing. How about you, Damola?
I enjoyed so much because this is an eye opener. Because sometimes we as journalists, you feel like majority of us run from writing, and there is no way in this field you can run from writing. And this is a marketing expert, somebody who has been in this field for a long time. Even when he was working with this day, he was on the marketing field. So he has been in this field. So there's no way we as young journalists, or even someone who is not a journalist, there's no way you can run from writing. Writing is vital in every field. Sometimes even as, I don't know, even if you're a content creator or a comedian, you still need to write.
Yes,
so as a marketing expert, he has helped us to see the role that writing plays in marketing. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much
for
coming, sir. We
it's
really
appreciate
Thank
you so
honoring
much.
our invitation.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
It's a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Well done.